Hey folks, we are camped up here in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest, one of the many lake campgrounds up here, and you can see the river behind me. Actually, not a river, more like a creek. And if I turn around this way, you can see our lovely mountain view. I mean, what a spectacular place to be camped. Let's switch to the other forward-looking camera now. Alright, so there is the river, and you can see the natural accumulation of logs in the river channel. And down here, you can see a crayfish, crawdad or whatever, and they've got quite a few of them in this stream here. So if you look here, you can just see what a beautiful spot this is. There's the road in and the bridge into the campground. Technically the campground's closed, but there's no gate and you can camp here, no problem, no charge. If you look out here, there are people fishing, yeah, right there. So there's like one or two other campers in the campground. Oops, need to see that again. But so we are camped over that way, and I will take you over there. Okay, so you can see that we are really roughing it here. There's the truck camper. We're just parking in the day use area because there's no one here. So why not? Let me go a little wider angle. So this here is the boat launch area. The water is shallow here, and if you look over there, you can see that rock formation is actually a pile of rocks, and there is a pool of water within the rock, which is considerably warmer than the lake water is. Oh, and there's the duck. Mr. Duck has been hanging around all day. But the rocks confine the water inside the pool, and so it gets a lot warmer in there than it does out here. And there you see down the lake. This is Walloped Lake. It's a long, rough road to get in here, but beautiful spot. Usually in the summertime it is very difficult to get a campsite. But right now, end of the season, no camp host or anything. Very easy to get a campsite. So basically there's like 2 or 3 people in the entire campground, including us, and there's no host, no rangers, nothing coming around here. So we figure, well, heck, might as well just park right here in the day use area. So there's the road that goes into the campground over there. Bobby, Archie. Oh, okay. So anyway, yep. And look at these blue skies. It's supposed to be beautiful blue skies until Sunday, when the chance of rain comes in at 30%. And over here you see the kayakers. Where are they? I know they're there somewhere. Well, anyway, there's a couple of kayakers over there. Okay, so that is it for now. Okay, kids, we are still up here camping, and we are being joined by a special guest, the unknown mechanic. And, sometimes you just want to go camping, you know what I'm saying? And what me and the Kelliator have is this marvelous 9.5-foot S&S truck camper with all the comforts of home built into it, on top of a 2006 F550 with a 6-liter that I think I've got the serious bugs worked out of the engine now, mostly overheating issues. And as we say, we have this lovely waterfront place. Unfortunately, if you look up, you can see that we have a lot of clouds coming in, and it's not looking too good. But now let's say that you've got friends that are up camping and you're thinking to yourself, I want to go camping too, but you don't have a truck camper. Well, here's a solution. You get yourself a couple of tarps, a canvas under tarp, a blue over tarp, and you make yourself a, oops, can't do that. You make yourself a couple of T-bars, and you put your canvas tarp over that, and then you put your blue tarp over that, and you've got a rainproof enclosure. And then we put 1.5-inch styrofoam under the mattress, put down the mattress and a sleeping bag and an extra sleeping bag if you get cold, and you've got an instant canopy. And so there you go. That is how you camp when you ain't got a truck camper, but you want to pretend like you have a truck camper. And it works dang near as good. Why, old Jeff himself used to camp in a 86 Ford Ranger that I made a little tarp wood frame canopy for, and had some great camp trips with that. Okay, so there you go. An emergency truck camper situation. Time tested and proven. All right. We've been fishing for a little over an hour now. It's 6:30. Sunset is about 7. And no luck. I've had one strike, but nothing caught yet. On the way here, we had to cross over a log that had bear scat on it, which was interesting. So anyway, let's look out the other way here. Okay, so the unknown mechanic is over there untangling his line. My casting bubble and fly is somewhere out in that direction, and I'm still waiting to catch something, but we've only got about another 20 minutes of daylight left. But it is a beautiful view. I've got the Kelliator is back at the truck camper, and she's going to make some burritos for dinner. We've got some hamburger, refried beans, avocado, salsa, rice, a little bit of everything to make a nice burrito dinner, because it sure ain't going to be fish. Okay, so anyway, let me go and continue fishing here for another 20 minutes. We've got our flashlights to find our way back to camp. So hopefully we'll get something here. We've been battling wind, and the wind has calmed it down a bit now, and that's a good sign. And then also coming up towards twilight dusk, that's good for fishing too. All right, let me continue the fishing challenge. Okay, we're gonna bail on fishing for today. Too windy, but look at that, there's a bear print. Small bear.
Yeah, let's take a picture of the shit.
Yeah. There's a log over there that the bears are shitting on, or I mean pooping on. So we're just gonna make our way back up to camp now and cut our loss. And you can see the last of the day on the mountain there. And I don't know, we'll see what happens with the clouds, if it's gonna clear up or rain or what. All right, let's get back to camp. And there you have it. As promised earlier, when we were getting skunked fishing, we were having burritos. There's a rice, hamburger, onion, and all that good stuff, refried beans, sour cream, an assortment of hot sauces and sriracha, spicy Mexican blend, mission tortillas, avocado, and an eager thief who would love to get it when you're not looking, Poppy. Okay, so there you go. That is Din Din. Yum, yum. Yes, the unknown mechanic says very good. And he is a harsh, unforgiving critic. All right. Fisherman's log, day 3. Fisherman 0. Fish 0. No score to be kept. Possible 2 strikes, unconfirmed. Near starving to death. We'll probably have to go to store and buy fish. However,
do you think you had a strike today?
I think I had one early, but it could have been the bottom. As you can see, the unknown mechanic has gone from flies to spinners. And what is on the menu now?
Different spinner.
Different spinner?
Smaller one.
Smaller.
Yeah, I took the dumb one off.
Okay, smaller is potentially tastier if you're a fish. But yeah, what I am doing here is, if you look out there, you can just see my bobble, my casting bowl right in the middle. And I casted it way over there, probably a 200-yard cast, if I may say so myself. And I'm just letting it wind drift down this way. And you can see there is the shelf here. So if there are fish, they are hanging out there. We're about 75 feet out into the deep. And hopefully something will take it. The prospects are not looking good. We've talked to a few other guys that have been fishing along here, and nobody is catching anything. It's late September. This is probably the last nice week for getting up here fishing. Hunting season, muzzleloading is on now. Haven't heard anything. But we're going to, I think the unknown mechanic is going to leave today. He camped in his truck last night. You saw his fancy setup. Hit 40 degrees last night, and he said, yeah, that's just a little bit colder than I want to be. And since we're not getting any fish to offset the pain, we're going to... we might pack up and head to another campground down lower that I've been wanting to try. It's the Adams Fork campground. and it's open. The gates aren't shut. It's free right now. So I think that's what I might do tonight after the unknown mechanic leaves. After ham sandwiches, of course. Okay, but you know, we are sitting here fishing in one of the most beautiful spots you've ever seen. Let me see if I can lighten this up some. There we go. Change the exposure. But yeah, what a beautiful spot. I better reel that in. I'm gonna get caught on a log here if I'm not careful. And I haven't had a bite, and I've gone probably 200 yards of drift. Alrighty.
Irrigation ditch, man, they can fucking swim.
Yeah. There you go. We have a little garter snake here. Where is he? There he is.
Disappearing into the grass.
Yeah, he's up here. And there he goes. That's cool.
Feels like a little lightning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool. I don't see those very often.
Well, I haven't seen one since I saw that one in my irrigation ditch.
Yeah.
It's been years.
Huh. And I don't know if...
Oh, I take that back. Unfortunately, I ran one over with my fucking lawnmower.
Oops. Okay, now this is YouTube, and that was fucking with a PH, right?
Yeah,
PH. Okay.
Better take a pan out of the boat ramp. Hey, Doc.
And there is the duck.
Daffy Duck here.
Yeah, hey, Daffy. You missed your chance. There's a snake down the way there. And you look really tasty, but I'm not going to help you get them. Okay, well, quack you later.
Eggs, I guess. But you can see how big the head is.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That
something.
was big.
Yeah, something was here. Maybe that duck. Certainly the flies. But there you go. We had someone caught a fish, and then they did the bad deed of gutting, cleaning, and then leaving them here in the water. But I'm sure that some critter will come along and eat them before long. So, hey Dave, do you know why I like to tell ducks jokes?
I don't.
Because they quack up at even my jokes.
They even like your jokes.
They even like my jokes. Okay. And that was your bad joke of the day. And there's our little duck friend. Or waterfowl. Oh, and down he goes.
Zooms in pretty good, but it's kind of blurry. Meow. See, if there were eagles, it would swoop down and get it. Man, you need to put Neosporin on your open.
Look at all this beautiful scenery up here. I don't know what the name of this river is. It might be like Cispus or Adams Fork or something like that. But we are on a little one-lane bridge. Not much traffic around here. You can see there's nobody behind, no one ahead. Archie is sleeping soundly, being a really good four-wheel kitty. There's the upper side. And there is the bridge as we come across. But yeah, just beautiful place. This sign here, this might say what the name of the stream is. No, highway legal vehicles only. Okay. And here we are at the Adams Fork Campground. I'm not sure if there are people here or not.
We're here.
We're here. Saw one person walking a dog. Be a good neighbor. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
Kind of cozy.
So it's a nice little campground. The river is over that way. Looks like they've got all the fire pits taped off, saying no fires. No camp host, so it's free.
It's off season.
Off season.
The toilet's open.
Oh, the bathroom was open?
Looked like it.
Probably airing it out.
No, the door wasn't. It just looked like it wasn't locked.
Yeah, there's
It's a
somebody
sunny
up here.
spot.
Yeah. But these are up on the river here.
And let's camp right next to it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's camp right next to those people.
You can drive up in that one.
Yeah.
This is just on Gifford, right?
Okay, kids, we are off to another day of camping here in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest. We were at Wallup Lake for 3 or 4 days, and the fishing just did not pan out for us. So we moved down here about 11 or 12 miles to the Adams Fork Campground, which is a nice little campground. It's right on the Adams Fork River. You might be able to hear it, probably not. But let me switch the lens here and I'll show you about. All right, there is our spot. We are in site number 23, and that just happens to be one of Kelly's favorite numbers. We got a campsite here that the fire pit ring area has been swept out. There's no fire sign, and there is wood stacked there. However, we do not know if we can have a fire here or not. If you look over at the next campsite, there is a no fire ring there, or a red flag on it. So we're just not really going to worry about it. We don't need a fire anyway. But look at this. We are just right off the Adams Fork River. And I may get my fishing rod out here in a bit and see if I have some luck with anything. I'd probably just try my casting bubble and a fly. But look at that. What a pretty spot for a campground. And you guys have heard of Bigfoot. Well, over here is Big Red. Equally dangerous when photographed. Puppy, Archie, kitties, come say hi. Kitties. Oh, there's one. It's Miss Poppy. Come on, girl. Pop. Archibald. Well, she's in there, but taking her sweet kitty cat time to get here. Hey, what do you see, baby? Say hi to the people. Good girl. What a good girl. And Archie has probably assumed his position under the blankies. So here's the next site over. It's a group site. And this would be a really cool spot to bring the family and camp. Right there is an old pump well. Everything's all winterized right now. And this site here is, you've got dual picnic tables here. Firing. Site 21, apparently. We've got some grass over there. 2 fire rings. I didn't see that. And once again, look at this. You got a beautiful view of the river right behind you.
I like the sound.
Yep. And if you are sitting at the table, that's your view. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm being spied upon. You see over there is a very dangerous orange creature. Remember, when you're in the forest, don't pet the kitties. So anyway, that is it for now. We're just going to hang out here for today, tonight, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow. We'll see what happens. A couple of clouds out there. Tonight is when I expect the rain to begin. We'll see.
I mean, if it doesn't rain, it'll be nice. If it rains, it'll be a muddy mess.
Yeah, but
nice
we haven't had a weather update in 4 or 5 days now because, darn, there's no cell service. I guess we have to unplug from the world and enjoy life.
Nature.
Yes, nature. Okay, so that is the Adams Fork Campground. Highly recommend. Beautiful. And we will see you when the next exciting something or another happens. Here we are, kids. The world famous Iron Truck Camper Chef Kelly Burger with cheese. Look at this, baby. Now this is what your woman wants.
Okay. Cut.
You got to open it. There's the handoff.
All right.
Look at that smile. Woohoo! The Kelly Burger with cheese. It's a 2-pound patty of hamburger with avocado, onion, and all the accoutrements.
My mouth's not that big. Thank you, honey.
Okay. So we've got the miniature Space Kitty out, the full-sized one. We left it home by mistake. And Poppy is really enjoying being out here. Archie is a little bit tighter of a fit. And we do have their play tent with us. Just don't want to set that up, though, because it is supposed to rain, and it's just kind of a hassle to put it up and down. I don't know, maybe I will do it. They would just love to get outside and be exposed. But yeah, she's enjoying her time here. And I can up the zipper here and reach in and give her some kitty pets. Good girl, Pop. She's such a good kitty. Aren't you, baby? You're a good kitty. Poppy's the small cat, and this carrier is small for her now that she's grown into a big girl. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Get the tent out. What the heck? All right, the guys are in their kitty cat play tent, having a good old time. Hi, babies. Poppy, Archie. What do you think, Arch? Best ever? Best ever, buddy? Pop? Puppy? Puppy? Hey. Oh, she's going to be a goofball. And Archie's trying to figure it out. So, yeah. Play tent, it's a good investment. They love it. Wish we had a little better of a tarp to put under it. But I think they'll be okay. Poppy, they're just so happy to be out a little bit.
Yeah, we have a tarp, just not with us.
Yeah. Well, we had lots of things, just not with us.
Oh, she likes her catnip mouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, kill it, baby. Kill it. Kill the mouse. Kill the mouse. Good girl. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He'll start pushing his face up against it.
I know. Archie! Arch! Arch! They listen to their names so well.
Wanna go for a swim? Like Charlie that one time.
So we'll give them a little bit of kitty cat happy time in the tent.
Snifflating.
Our neighbors have a couple of labs, so we just have to be on the watch for them. They're leashed up, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A really nice older chocolate lab and
Yeah.
a little dachshund something mixed. It's a brindle. I don't know what kind it is. She said, well, she fosters cats, so they're very well used. They're used to being around cats.
Okay, that's good.
Well, if anything, they would want to come right up and play, which would freak ours out.
Yeah.
No, but her dogs are used to being around cats.
Yeah. But see that? The kitties have a lovely spot to play here, right next to the river.
She wants the pine cone, look.
Oh.
Let me toss it
Must have pine cone. Must have pine cone. Yeah, you can throw it in there, see what she does.
Pause.
Go. Yep.
Oh, you know what? I
What?
don't want her eating it.
Oh.
That's not going to be a good idea because it's got little pokey things on it.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
And other shit. Never mind.
Did you say the S word?
Well, I told you I didn't want to go.
Jeez. And there's the truck camper down the end of the road. Just walking the loop here. It's a nice, pretty walk. That is the host site. And then you have all these other sites in here. But the best sites are down here along the river. Okay. And there you go. That is the skyward shot of our campsite. And we are nestled in the midst of all these big, big Douglas firs. And this is Joe from the road. Thanks, Joe. You do wonders. So yeah, just take a gander up at the sky there. It's beautiful. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled video. Oops, that's not good. It is taken in the wrong format. Okay, so let us try that again. Now, I think I'm taking it in the right format. You can see our tall Douglas firs all around us, and it's almost a blue sky. We haven't had internet for about 5 days now, and so we have, the last we saw was it was supposed to be raining today, and apparently that is not the case. It might still happen later today or tomorrow maybe. We did have a couple come through here looking for mushrooms, but they said it was too dry to get mushrooms. So now let me just consult Joe from the road. Thanks, Joe. You do a wonderful job. So yeah, looking up there, it has a nice view looking up through the trees. And you know what? I didn't switch this over to the wide angle. Oh wait, yes I did. Okay, no problem. And there you see that beautiful S&S truck camper. Faithful steed that has taken us so many places and given us so much enjoyment. Unfortunately, no fires allowed. And there is the river. It's like the Adams Fork of something. I don't know if it's like the Cispus or I can't remember all the different names around here. All right. And also, that is me in my whatever kind of hat that is, but it's kind of nice. It gives me a lot of good shade around the head and ears. And it's warming up nicely here. It's getting to be very, very comfortable. You see I'm not wearing a coat anymore. Okay, well, we're going to decide if we're going to continue staying here for another day or move on to another spot. So many things to see and plenty of time to do it. All right. Fisherman's log. I got about 20 casts in on the river here behind our campsite, and I had a couple of snags and I was able to break them free, but the last one, it's always the last one, hooked up really good and I could not get it free. And when I did actually get it to break free, whipping the line and causing the bubble to fling around, the bubble flung off and went into the trees and lost forever. Can't get into that thicket. So I am going to give up fishing for today. That's 5 days, no fish. I don't know what's going on. Usually I come up here and we get fish every time, but not this time. So that is the end of this fisherman's log. That is my fishing spot right next to that hump of a stump just on the left side. Got all the way across the river there right next to the stream and a couple of times onto the bank over there, and I was able to pop the hook and casting bubble out without trouble. But yeah, just no fish. Spawning or something, but no fish. All right. You can see the tunnel has become very popular among the feline residents of the truck camper. See, she's just sitting in there. Perfect size for a cat. Hey, Pup, you like it? Pups, you like that? Isn't that good spot? And then she likes getting up on top of that because it's kind of a little tight to the ceiling, but it's very cat cozy. And then down below, litter box. And over here we have the kitty cat townhome. Cat carriers stacked. It's working out great. They love it. We like it because they like it. And what more could you want? All right, so just finished cleaning off the windshield here. Had a little bit of bug splatter. So, okay, now we're going to have kind of like leftover burrito beef mix, but we're going to have it on naan bread, and that should be a nice treat. All right. And there we go, leftover burrito stuff. And we're using the naan bread. Just kind of a nice change from a regular old burrito. And if you never tried it, use naan bread for hot dogs. I think you will enjoy it quite a bit. So we're going to have this topped with tapatio sauce, and I'm going to enjoy my little slice of heaven now. We were staying up there at the Adams Fork campground, and it started smelling smoky. And you can see the smoke in the air. You notice that kind of white orangish ball up in the sky. Normally you can't look at that with the naked eye, but here it is. And you can just see the haze over the mountains. So something is burning around here, and we decided that since we have been incommunicado, as the redhead says, for 4 or 5 days, we decided, yeah, let's get to what the excuse that they call civilization, and connect to the internet and see if there's anything good or bad going on.
Find out where the fire's at.
Yeah, see if there's a fire. So we'll the adventure continues. It's not going to end here.
Makes for a pretty picture.
Makes for a pretty picture. All right, and as you can see, Archie is in position here. He's
Co-pilot.
very happy, cat pilot, and Poppy Doodle is she 1 or 2?
I put her on 1.
1, so you might be able to see Poppy Doodle down there. Okay, let us continue onward. Truck's running so great I can hardly stand it. We ran into a guy up there that thought, wow, what a great looking truck. And then he saw that it was an F550 and he thought, wow, you got that for how much? Anyway, yeah, great truck, love it. Even if I did have to spend a whole bunch of time working on it, fixing it, making it run right, now it works great. The last step I have is the AFE radiator, if that ever gets here. 2¼ inch triple core, biggest radiator you can get. All right, we'll see you later.